was just standing, just looking. I was just looking. And then Vaughn walked up to me and I shook his hand. He like, look straight. And then I looked straight and I'm like, why are you telling me to look straight? He like, look straight. And what I'm finna say to you, don't look at me after I tell you. So I'm like, I bet. In my head, I'm like, what is this nigga finna tell me? But he literally say just like this.
What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Wavy. I am back with another banger for y'all. For today's video, we're gonna be reacting to a guy named Old Block J Hood. It was one of King Von's alleged friends, and he just tells you some secrets that are now coming out now that unfortunately King Von has passed away. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and watch the interview together. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to drop a sub, like if you enjoyed, and let's get into today's banger. Let's get it.
So what happened that day? From your perspective.
Really, what happened? Just and anytime, I bet you can go look at what I said on any interview when I said it on myself. If you watch me just through the totality, I bet you I say every story the same way. I probably add on a little bit more of what I could remember, but I always say the same stories the same way, and that's how you always can know truth. But anyway, man, I'm sitting on the front of 6446. I can't remember. Dante crib was 6444, so this must have been a 46. We was sitting on a 46, literally, and I'm just standing, man. I think I was just coming out of Nene house. This is a lady house who I think I was standing there at the time, and I was just standing, just looking. I was just looking, and then Vaughn walked up to me, and I shook his hand. He like, look straight. And then I looked straight, and I'm like, why are you telling me to look straight? He like, look straight, and what I'm finna say to you, don't look at me after I tell you. So I'm like, I bet. In my head, I'm like, what is this nigga finna tell me? But he literally say just like this. I'm looking straight. He, man, why I just run up on KI, and why I just ran up on them niggas and caught KI. She was the last one running out of the gate. And in my head, I'm obviously, forgive me, I had the lack of knowledge. I didn't know what I knew now. I had to grow up. And when I grew up, I put my childish games behind me, my childish mind. That gang banging, all that BS, I put it behind me. So I'm just taking y'all into the mind of what I was thinking then. I was like, nigga, no way. Cause bro, KI was like a pest. Literally a couple days before that, nigga, I remember her riding on the bike, like, taunting us, and nigga, we trying to chase her back on the block, but she get out of that skirt on the bike, she gone. And nigga, she was somebody that, like, we hated. And it's sad, even thinking about, talking about these stories, and the newer me, bringing me back to the old me, it's just like, it just always put me in a position, a state of mind, or a state of in my spirit, like, nigga, y'all was so evil. We were so young, we ain't even know how evil, but yeah, he told me, man, like, look straight ahead, man. I ran up on them niggas, called KI, the last one coming out of the gate. Literally, and that's how, and then and I'm just in my head like, damn, for real? And sure enough, after he told me that, sirens came. Sirens had just hit, boop, they was just over there picking the body up and whatever, and I'm just like, wow, fool. I was just like, damn, but I wasn't saying damn like in a bad way. I was saying damn like finally. And I hate that, but I'm just to give the ultimate truth. Like, yeah, I wasn't always where I am now, and that's what God come to do. He come to set the captives free. What is the captive? Those who are captive. Those who is rooted in sin, who live their life in sin, who live their life in evil. You feel me? The evil is what we are captured by. We in captivity with these chains around our neck that we don't even see, but it's the lifestyle. And he come to set all of us free from that lifestyle, man. We forgiven for all, even all the bads that I did, all the bads that y'all done. He want to set you free from it, because who can better bring those out of darkness? Those who were in darkness can better bring those who are in it currently out, because I know about it. And now that I see the greater light, and I experience this, and it shines so much, and now I see why we did what we did. Now I see how I was able to be tricked and things like that. So, but yeah, man, a sad story, I'm only adding the extra part to it because I feel remorse for even, being happy that a life was taken. But that's the war that they got us living. We live in a war where when we kill another one that's on the hit list, nigga, like with Lil JoJo when he died, we threw a party. That's the dysfunction we live in. That's the dysfunction we live in, and that's the dysfunction.
Bro said they threw a party. That is sick.
I'm currently now trying to slowly but surely break them barriers down, man, so we can know who we all are.
But I believe you and him had some situations where, you know, there were some crackheads on the block or something.
Nah, there weren't no crackheads on the block. If you talking about with them was fighting, with Sosa, with Chief Keef, with Sosa, like that was the time them was fighting a crackhead, and we was on 63rd, and then Vaughn, and like it was a funny moment, and I ain't, literally I helped fight, but like this was a super club. And I don't, it'd be stupid for me to even go back into that, that time frame, but this is what we called him, a super club. He was a crackhead, but he wasn't the everyday crackhead like you think you would punch him and then be knocked out. He was kind of up, but Vaughn, when we used to go out there and try to fight people, we was knocking out grown. I'm talking about, I seen him drop some of the biggest dudes. Vaughn, he was snaking them. It wasn't like he's fighting them head on. But like I said, he dropped some of the biggest dudes. But anyway, with the we's right there on 63rd is me, Vaughn, and Sosa. And I just remember Vaughn hit him, boom. He just used to steal off dudes. Steal off, that was the fun that we had. And it just speaks even more so to no hope. That the only fun, the only laughs that we got in our environments was beating up on crackheads, beating up on homeless people. It just shows you the mind that atmosphere created for us, which our fun was rooted in evil. Everything we done was rooted in evil. But yeah, Vaughn crack him, boom. The crackhead, like, what? He hit Vaughn, boom. Next thing you know, Vaughn right there, he going at it with a crackhead, dog. He literally right there fighting a crackhead.
Bro said he's beating up a crackhead, yo. No way King Von was a fighter like that. That's crazy. Bro said he was beating up a crackhead.
Going at it. And I remember really just laughing. And I should have probably been helping, but he was fighting a crackhead, and me, I'm laughing because I'm like, this crackhead really going at it with Vaughn. So it was a funny moment. But then they stopped fighting in the streets. When you fight, niggas be going all over everywhere. And then now they buy like this phone pole. Anybody know who right there on 63rd, the way that you go up to the L on 63rd, that's right by the beauty salon. I don't know if that phone pole still right there, but it used to be a little phone pole. Excuse me, and anybody from around that way, they know what I'm talking about. And so I'm sitting right there on like the little stairs part. Sosa kind of sitting there laughing with me. So Vaughn like get around right, and I wonder why he ain't never say nothing about us not helping him. But I guess cause Sosa, what he did next, like cause dude was like by the phone pole, and Sosa like hit him with like his forearm. He boom, Sosa a big dude. He was big. He's probably the size he is now, minus all the weight, he was that same height, probably like ever since he's in seventh grade. So he probably like 6-something feet. So anyway, he hit him, boom, dude hit his head on a pole, and stuff like that, man. It's just, man, we used to be crying, laughing. That was the fun that we had, man. And I just remember dude crying, laughing, man. That dude hit his head so hard on that pole, boy. I low-key thought he was dead. He was knocked out cold, fool. And I just knew, I just know how niggas be. So after Sosa hit him, I'm like, I know Sosa finna be quick to try to make it seem like he knocked him out. So I'm in the back of my head wait till this nigga try to make it seem like he punched him. I'ma tell everybody that nigga with the real truth. Cause that's just me. Cause I used to knock people out for real. And
man's are trying to rinse who knocked him out. Yo, it was me. Nah, this is funny.
And it was just something that I had calculated in my head, watch folks gonna try to lie, and I'm gonna be right there nah, nigga, you ain't punched him, you pushed him. And so, yeah, Sosa, basically pushed the crackhead into the phone pole, knocked him out. That's bad, but man, shoot, crackheads and homeless people different. But yeah, they one and the same.
But yeah, without further ado, that has been the entire Old Block J Hood interview. Let me know your thoughts of it in the comment section. Do you think everything he was saying about King Von telling him that he killed K.I., Do you think that's true? Let me know your thoughts of it in the comment section. But without further ado, I will see you guys in the next one. Let's get it.
I win a bet right now, can't wait for it. Backwood on me right now, I'm an A-Fro. Fuck all them niggas who don't think the game chose. They just with us for the swag and I ain't going.